Hello, and welcome back to Renaissance, Knowing Your True Self. This past week, I've been thinking a lot about thinking. What I mean by that is, if you remember from my last video, I talked about dwelling in the past, right? Patterns repeating itself and we reliving our past, specifically negative experiences. We have a tendency to relive that again and again, which affects the psychology of our brain, affects the psychology of our body, and just everything that happens is all coming from that. I saw a post from Joe Dispenza, might have been on Instagram, and it basically, I don't remember it word by word, but what I got from the quote is that don't let any thought, any feeling, any emotion pass through by you unnoticed. And for that, we have to develop really good skill and observation. And what he means by that is basically any thought that's coming right through. Stop and think about where this thought is coming from. Is it coming from a past experience? Is it coming from sort of trauma? Is it coming from somewhere? And because here's the thing, we all talk about wanting a better life. We all want to talk about feeling good in the future. We keep talking about it. But when we talk a lot, instead of talking about the future, we tend to dwell on our past. And then we relive it. We go through the same emotions, the anger, the pain, whatever it is that we feel, we go through it. And we are addicted. I'll be honest. We are addicted to the negative experiences of our past. And that's why we talk about it, even if it happened a week ago, a day before, a month ago, years ago. We talk and we relive the event, the negative experience again and again, right? So, and sometimes we may try to push our negative experiences out from our mind without dealing with it, but then we don't realize how subconsciously it affects our behaviors, our patterns, what we do. The other thing also was, okay, that was on thoughts, even just actions, right? What's driving our actions? Are there patterns in ourselves that we are repeating? What are those patterns? Why are we repeating those patterns, right? Because one thing I realized is we can try to run away from things, but the patterns don't change. If we are the same person that we are in the past, those patterns will come back and they will just keep repeating itself. So the real work for personal development is actually recognizing those patterns, recognizing the behaviors, recognizing, just whatever is going on in our lives, and doing the work to figure out what it is that's causing it. Because once we acknowledge the problems, once we see it, then that's our opportunity to disrupt our pattern. And we want to disrupt those patterns so that we can move to a new future. Our future, meaning we want to be abundant, we want to be loved, we want to feel joy, happiness. And that doesn't come just from external. It comes from within ourselves. Everything comes from within ourselves. The more and more I understand that, I talk about happiness. No one can make me happy. No one can. If I can't make myself happy, no one else can make me happy. If I can't deal and work through the pain of my past, no one else is going to come and do that for me. I have to do that for myself. Someone can come and do that and take care of it, but that's only going to last just maybe a little bit for a brief moment. It's only temporary. So I can't expect someone to take care of me in that respect. I got to do my own work, period. I am responsible. My actions, my thoughts, my feelings, I'm responsible for them. No one else is. Things happen. Everything can happen around us. People can hurt us. People can do things for us. But at the end of the day, I'm in control of who I am and what it is I want to be and how I want to feel and how I think. So if I'm talking about my past and I'm addicted to everything that's going on in my past, there's a problem, obviously. And I have to recognize that. This is exciting because, it's knowing all these steps. We can't look forward to a new future unless we dig out all the cobwebs, everything that's going on. And it's all going to take time, obviously. But the thing is doing the work. I personally love to journal. Sometimes when I get into a thing where I'm feeling I'm lost and I'm just I don't even know what's happening to me, I have to take an hour or two, maybe even more, just to be by myself, where I can read, where I can just, it's like it's silence in the house. I will reflect. I have a book. I start journaling. I have a question. I start writing down, and the answers start coming from within me. I have used friends and people who have coached me too to guide me, but ultimately the answers are within me. If I know the answers, I know what's causing my patterns, then I'm the one who can work through it. And so it's just a beautiful, beautiful journey, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm loving this because it's helping me kind of break through whatever it is that I'm breaking through. And I have to admit that it is also very uncomfortable. I am going through an uncomfortable stage right now, in a good way though. So uncomfortable is because I'm trying to address everything or thoughts of what's happening, and I'm trying to kind of address it and break through. And it's not easy, but I want a better life for myself. I want a better mindset. I want a better future. So if I have to do that, I got to do the ugly work and just do it, and because I know the reward is worth it. So yeah, it's a beautiful journey. And so there's my takeaway for this video is, you know, thinking through all your thoughts as they come by, and just going one, you know, stopping to think as to what's driving those thoughts. If I want to do something in action, what's driving that action? What's making me do it? My responses to people in my talk, what am I really saying? What am I feeling? It's all one step closer in getting to know your true self. Once you acknowledge, you can disrupt it, and you can move towards a better future. So have a great week, and if you have any thoughts on that, please share in the comments, and yeah, please subscribe also to my videos, because I would really love to produce more content. And also, if you could, like I said, if you could share in the comments, let me know your thoughts, if there's anything you want to hear. Now, I'm not saying I'm an expert in everything. I'm learning as I go along, but I like to share as I learn, because this is not something that's a top secret that I can just keep within myself. This is something that, you know, I want to change, and I want to inspire the right people who want to change and improve and look towards a better future. So take care and have a great week. Bye-bye.